Lung cancer is an illness that is distinguished by the ability to have uncontrollable development of cells in the lung tissue. If the patient does not diagnose or address the problem, it will continue to spread to other parts of the body. This development is also known as metastasis. Metastasis is the spread of a cancer from the primary tumor to other parts of the body by tiny clumps of cells that are transported by the blood or lymph, a body fluid containing white cells. The two main types of lung cancer are small cell lung carcinoma, which are oat cell cancer, and non-small cell lung carcinoma. Small cell carcinoma is inclined to spread more quickly and respond to treatment than non-small cell carcinoma, while non-small cell carcinoma will have a tendency to spread more slowly and react less quickly to treatment. Non-small cell carcinoma has several subtypes such as squamous cell cancer of the lung, adenocarcinoma of the lung, and the so-called large cell undifferentiated cancer of the lung. As all three of these subtypes respond in a similar way, they were placed in the category of non-small cell carcinoma. During lung cancer, when tumor cells begin to multiply uncontrollably, they eventually begin to damage the healthy tissue. These tumor cells frequently avoid the normal response, or apoptosis, where it is a type of cell death that makes way for new cells and destroys old cells, whose DNA has been damaged to the point that cancer is susceptible to occur. In addition, the abnormal growth of cells ignore the signals that are sent from the TSGs, also known as tumor suppressor genes, which manage the cell growth and respond to the mending of DNA damage. The TSGs are made inoperative when lung cancer cells damage the chromosomal regions or the chromosome's loss of one allele. From these deviations comes the lung cancer cell's ability to invade the tissues and spread in metastatic deposits.
Smoking is the main cause of both small cell and non-small cell lung cancer. It contributes to 80 to 90% of all lung cancer related deaths. Men who smoke are 23 times more likely to develop lung cancer, and women are 13 times more likely.
Non-smokers are at risk of developing lung cancer too, if they are exposed to secondhand smoke. Approximately 3,400 deaths are caused by exposure to secondhand smoke among non-smokers.
Air pollution is also another vital component in getting lung cancer. People are exposed to large amounts of exhaust fumes throughout their everyday lives, which will take a toll on their body during the long run. Based on a large European study, researchers think that 5 to 7% of lung cancers in non-smokers are due to outdoor air pollution. For example, in China and India, the factories and automobiles release a lot of fumes such as nitrogen oxide, which harm the body. People living in areas with high levels of such fumes have their lung cancer risk increased by about a third. Due to the massive amounts of air pollution, the amount of people who have lung cancer in those countries seem to be higher than those that do not have as much air pollution. As you can see, air pollution is a major factor in increasing the risk of lung cancer.
Some symptoms of lung cancer include coughing, loss of weight or desire for food, fever, exhaustion, bone or chest pain, hemoptysis, difficulty breathing and swallowing, etc. Lung cancer mainly results from smoking, from genetic damage to the DNA or radon gas, the radiation decay causing mutations that can bring out cancer. Furthermore, lung cancer can sometimes be caused by air pollution and a genetic tendency such as from members of your family who have gotten lung cancer.
The best method of treatment for non-small cell lung cancer is surgery during stages 1 and 2, when the disease is still small. In the course of surgery, there is a slit made between the ribs, where a special device is implanted to expand the ribs apart enough to take out the portion of the lung. However, if it is found that cancer cells have spread, then the best possible treatment would be chemotherapy or radiation therapy.
The risk of getting lung cancer is also greater for specific genders and races. Research shows that men are more likely to develop lung cancer than women. Additionally, African Americans are at a higher risk to develop lung cancer than whites, Hispanics, Asians, and Pacific Islanders. So if you are an African American man, you have the highest chance to develop lung cancer. This is not due to the exposure to cigarette smoke. In fact, African American men are exposed to less cigarette smoke than white men. The reason why African American men are more likely to develop lung cancer has to do with their diagnosis and treatment. African American men tend to be diagnosed later than white men, when cancer is more advanced. They are also more likely to wait longer after a diagnosis to receive treatment, and they are also more likely to refuse treatment.
Lung cancer. It is one of the deadliest diseases in the world. In 2008, over 200,000 men and women were diagnosed with it in the United States alone. Out of those 200,000, over 150,000 died from it. Lung cancer is the leading cancer killer, and it has been attributed to more deaths than prostate, colon, pancreas, and breast cancer combined.